My name is Ramapriya Gopalakrishnan. I'm a labor lawyer practicing in the Madras High Court for the last 20 years. Recently, I have dealt with cases which have been brought by the Forum for IT Employees in Chennai. First, coming to the law, which would be applicable to the IT and IT-enabled services industry. It is the Industrial Disputes Act that would apply to these industries. They are industries within the meaning of the Industrial Disputes Act. In the landmark judgment in Bangalore Water Supply and Sewerage Board versus Rajappa, the Supreme Court of India held where systematic activity organized by cooperation between the employer and employees for the production or distribution of goods and services calculated to satisfy human wants and wishes exists. Prima facie, there is an industry in that enterprise. So in the IT and ITES industries also, they would be covered by this definition for the reason that there is systematic activity over there which is organized by cooperation between the employer and the employee, and it is for the purpose of distribution of services. Therefore, the IT and ITES enterprises are covered by the Industrial Disputes Act, and the persons working there. Now their nomenclature, the designation given to them by the management may be assistant consultant, associate consultant, project manager and so on. Now the designation makes it appear that they are not workmen within the meaning of the Industrial Disputes Act, but it's not the designation which is decisive. And again, it's not the wages that are decisive. So that is how even pilots are workmen within the meaning of the Industrial Disputes Act. They may earn over ₹1,00,000 per month, but it doesn't mean they will be outside the purview of the Act. The Supreme Court has held that neither the designation is decisive nor the wages are decisive. It is the main duties and responsibilities of a person that will decide whether he or she is a workman or not for the purposes of the Act. Now, what are the kinds of duties and responsibilities that would bring a person within the definition of workman under the Act? Section 2S of the Industrial Disputes Act defines the term workman. It says workman means any person, including an apprentice, employed in any industry to do any manual, unskilled, skilled, technical, operational, clerical or supervisory work for hire or reward, whether the terms of employment be express or implied. Therefore, if a person is principally performing any of these kinds of work, manual, unskilled, skilled, technical, operational, clerical or supervisory work. But again, for supervisory work there is a caveat. They should draw wages below 10,000 rupees, and the nature of their work should not be principally managerial. If there is a supervisor drawing over 10,000 rupees and his or her work is principally managerial, they will not come within the definition of workman. But it's important to emphasize that the nature of the work should be manual, unskilled, skilled, technical, operational or clerical. If any person's principal nature of functions falls within any of these categories, then he or she would be a workman for the purpose of the Industrial Disputes Act, regardless of designation. Therefore, if there is a person designated as a consultant in an IT industry, but the principal nature of his functions is technical, then he would be a workman for the purpose of the Industrial Disputes Act.